In the world of MMA, there's so much you have to be on the lookout for. And one of the biggest questions I get is, how do I beat every MMA style? The short answer is, you don't beat every style with one trick. You beat styles with principles. And today I'll give you a universal playbook on range, timing, transitions, and the setup and counters you need to neutralize most to any stylist. Stick with me and I'll make your training not only smarter, but not harder. Here's the structure. First, the 3 core weapons every fighter needs: range, chain attacks, and transitions. Second, what to do against specific archetypes: the boxer, the kicker, the Muay Thai specialist, the wrestler, the BJJ guy, the sambo throwers, and the karateka. Third, drills to lock it in, and the mindset to win. Rule number one, control the range. If you can control where the fight happens, half the job is done. Boxers want boxing range, wrestlers want clinch and takedown range. BJJ, they want to be on the floor. Make them fight where they are worst. Rule number 2, chain attacks. Don't throw single strikes, chain them together. Jab, low kick, feint, double leg, level change. Chains make your opponent react predictably. Rule number 3, seamless transitions. If a takedown attempt's coming, your strikes must turn into frames and scrambles. If the takedown fails, keep the pressure or reset the distance. Don't give a reactive rhythm. Also, conditioning and recovery. You need to be the one applying consistent pressure minute after minute. Next up, how to beat the pure boxer. Boxers want to keep it long and trade clean punches. The counter is feet and ankles. Use low kicks and feints to disrupt their rhythm. Chop the lead leg to remove their pivot, and when they overcommit to a combo, clinch and work knees or take the back. Some key tactics you want to use are to push the pace with calf and lead leg kicks, bait their right hand or their rear hand with head movement, and then counter with a double leg or a clinch. Don't trade long boxing exchanges. Make them uncomfortable by changing levels and distance. That's how to beat the kickboxer or the Muay Thai specialist. Muay Thai wants the clinch and heavy leg kicks. The counter to that is movement, checks, and counter kicks. Check hard, and then immediately counter the body and the lead leg. Break the clinch by circling off the opposite hip and land uppercuts or elbows on the exit. If they like to teep and linear push the kick game, slip the teep, catch the kick, and storm the inside. Takedown or dirty boxing is your best bet. And if they're patient, time a single explosive double leg after a missed kick. They'll only be on one leg by then, and it'll be easy. Next up is one of the harder ones: how to beat the wrestler. Because wrestlers are so athletic, it's going to be a tough time figuring out what to do with them because they're not afraid to strike because they know they can take it to the ground whenever they want. Wrestlers want to pin you and grind you and score top control. The counter to that is frames, whizzers, and chain wrestling. Learn a proper sprawl, but more importantly, create underhooks and whizzer to turn their drive into scrambles. Use knees and short elbows when they shoot. Force them to pass through strikes. If they lock an inside trip or double, don't bail. Put a high elbow, post on their shoulder, and scramble to a front headlock or butterfly hook. Build a takedown defense plan. Sprawls, hips low, lead knee out, and immediate counter takedown attempts to keep them honest. Next up is how to beat the BJJ or the submission specialist. BJJ fighters want the mat and submissions from guard. The counter to that is smart fighting posture, striking to open, and guard passing chains. On the feet, don't try to outstrike. Threaten takedowns in a way that forces them to posture up or open their guard. When you're in their guard, keep posture. Use knee shields, stack effectively, and move to knee cut passes. If you get taken down, avoid curling into close guard. Explode to your knees or stack them and walk away with posture. Train escapes and be dangerous off your back. Elbow strikes, frames. So they respect your scrambles. Is getting really popular in a lot of the Dagestani and such community. Sambo, judo, and heavy throw fighters. Or throw heavy fighters, sorry. Throw specialists want to clinch and land big throws. The counter to that is grip fighting, footwork, and angle entry. Break their grips, use level changes, and sidestep to avoid classic entries. If they get the clinch, step into them, sink your weight down, and break grips while kicking the legs out or shooting the double. Drill, break the collars, and whizzer to trip reversals. If you can turn their aggressive clinch into your takedown, you will dismantle their plan. Next up, how to beat karate, taekwondo, or just people who are good at the hit and run styles. Those guys are tricky. They got long kicks, weird timing, and they tend to bounce in and out. The counter to that is pressure, and you gotta work on your timing. You gotta cut the cage off. You gotta angle off and make them live in your power zone. Learn to read their rhythm. Many formal stance fighters commit to long kicks or to catch the kick or to step in and clinch or try to dump them. Low line leg attacks kill their mobility and force them into close fighting where their funky timing is neutralized. Reversal counters and cross style hacks. 2 hacks that work on everyone. Legs first. Attack their base, calf, thigh, laid leg. If you remove mobility, you remove everything. And number 2, put them in uncomfortable positions. Even the best striker can't thrive on the mat. Even the best grappler struggles if you strike and reset with pressure. Make them play the wrong game. A few drills that you can use to lock this stuff in. Drill number 1, range ladder. 3 minutes, jab only, 30 seconds, jab and teep, 30 seconds, jab and low kick, and then 30 seconds, jab and level change plus double leg, and then do a freestyle for 60 seconds. Repeat this as many times as you need to. Drill number 2, scramble rounds. Your partner, it's good for partners. One partner shoots, defender practices the wizard in the front headlock escapes. The attacker practices finishing or switching to ground control. 5 rounds of this with 2 minutes on the clock, you'll get really good at it. And number 3, chain attack shadow boxing. Every strike must flow to another. Jab, low kick, fake, double leg, ground and pound exit. Build the habit of chaining. Couple common mistakes you're going to want to try to avoid. The biggest errors are picking your favorite move and refusing to adapt. Panicking and not giving up position, not training scrambles. You want to fix those now. Train your weaknesses, not just your strengths. Mindset and fight IQ close. I want you to work, fight IQ wins fights. The person who acts calm under stress, who controls distance, who forces the other fighter into choices, who wins. Be boring when necessary. Don't try to be flashy. Be explosive when it counts. Be flashy. Game plan over talent on fight night. If you want a printable checklist of counters for each style and the exact 4-week drill plan I use with fighters, I want you to type "send the playbook" in the comments and I'll drop it. Train smart, train hard. If this helped, like, share, and subscribe. See you in the gym.